Pope Francis has died. That's come from
La morte del nostro Santo Padre Francesco.
No date has been set for the conclave to begin, but once it starts, it should only take a couple of days to elect a new pope.
Sede vacante.
The centuries-old tradition to elect a new pope, known as the conclave and shrouded in secrecy, gets underway.
The throne of the Holy See.
The cardinals are sealed inside the Sistine Chapel. No phones, no electronics of any kind, not even any notes. After day one, there are 4 rounds of secret ballots every day until one name receives the 2/3 majority.
Is vacant.
When a pope dies or resigns, as Pope Francis did on April 21st, 2025, the Church enters a solemn phase known as the Sede Vacante, Latin for the seat being vacant. During this time, the Vatican shifts into a careful and ancient routine. The Pope's apartment is sealed, his official seal is destroyed, and most symbolically, the fisherman's ring worn only by the Pope is broken, officially marking the end of his spiritual authority. The Church does not rush into this moment. It mourns and it prepares until a new leader is chosen. The day-to-day responsibilities of the Church are handled by the College of Cardinals. These cardinals meet in daily sessions called general congregations. Here they discuss the challenges facing the Church and quietly begin to consider who among them might be the right man to lead. No campaigning, no posters, no debates, just prayer, conversation, and centuries of tradition. Roughly 2 to 3 weeks after the papal seat becomes vacant, the real process begins, the conclave. The word conclave comes from Latin, meaning with a key, and this is no metaphor. Once the conclave begins, the cardinals are locked in quarantine style and cut off from the outside world until a decision is made. They stay inside the Domus Sanctae Marthae, a Vatican ancient structure brimmed with history. All forms of external communication, such as phones, internet, and television, are all strictly forbidden. The voting itself takes place in the Sistine Chapel beneath Michelangelo's Last Judgment, a powerful reminder of divine authority and final judgment from the divine. Before any ballots are cast, the cardinals swear an oath of secrecy. Every conversation, every thought, every vote must remain confidential. The stakes could not be any higher. Voting begins with 1 round on the first day, followed by up to 4 rounds a day thereafter, 2 in the morning and 2 in the afternoon. Each cardinal writes the name of his chosen candidate on a small slip of paper. The votes are read aloud, counted, and then burned. If no one has received at least 2/3 of the vote, black smoke rises from the Sistine Chapel chimney. This is the signal to the outside world that no pope has been chosen. And this is why during every papal election, every major news station has cameras pointed at a single chimney. Because when the decision is finally made and the votes reach that 2/3 majority, the ballots are burned with special chemicals to create white smoke. In that moment, the world watches and the Church announces to the faithful, Habemus Papam, we have a pope. Once a candidate has been chosen, the Dean of the College of Cardinals approaches him and asks one simple question, do you accept? If he says yes, the new pope chooses a papal name, often inspired by previous pope or a saint whose life he hopes to emulate. He is then dressed in the traditional white papal vestment, ready to be introduced to the world.
Fratelli e sorelle, buonasera.
So, who are the most prominent candidates? As the conclave begins, all eyes are on three leading candidates, each representing a different path for the Church's future. Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle, often called the Asian Francis. Tagle is known for his humility and warmth, a global voice from the Philippines. He could strengthen the Church's connection with Asia's fast-growing Catholic communities. Cardinal Peter Turkson, a strong advocate for justice and climate action. Turkson from Ghana brings a powerful moral voice. If elected, he would become the first black pope in modern history, making a truly historic shift. Cardinal Peter Erdo, a respected scholar from Hungary. Erdo represents the Church's traditional wing. His election would signal a return to a more conservative teaching and doctrine. In a world of live streams and social media, the election of the Pope still comes down to centuries-old rituals, quiet prayer, and a puff of smoke. It's a reminder that even today, the Catholic Church continues to follow a process rooted in tradition, reverence, and secrecy. And whether you're religious or not, there is something awe-inspiring about that tiny chimney, signaling the beginning of something much greater.